Anyway, guys, hello, and welcome back to more of the Sims 3 Create Your Cat series. For those who might be watching this on YouTube later and have no idea what this is all about, or just tuning in, have no idea what the heck I'm doing, this is a little series I do where I take cats that the viewers have submitted, and I do my best to create them within The Sims 3. These can be like their own cats. They can be like based off of like their OCs. They can be like based off of cats they own. They can be made up off the top of their head, who knows. And I will do my best to create them, and then I will put them into the world of my Sims 3 challenge. And they can be like rogues, kitty pets, former clan cats, whatever. And here and there, they'll start turning up in my game. But there's a few limitations. Like I can't really make kits. The game doesn't really have an option to make kittens or anything. I have been trying to see what my game is capable of. I've also recently added a mod that should hopefully allow my game to run Create a Sim a lot smoother. So hopefully that will make a difference. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the first cat, Fallen Breeze, submitted by Fallen Breeze. So let's go ahead and get started. So first cat is Fallen Breeze. And they are an ex-clan cat. And they're an ex-Shadow Clan cat, so I should do SH so I know it's Shadow Clan, not Sky Clan. She is a Molly. And her appearance is she's a light gray, really fluffy she-cat. Her ears are completely white, both of them, and just a bit under the ears is some dark gray. All her paws are white, and coming off her paws is a dark gray. Her tail is big and fluffy like herself, and the tip of her tail is white. After the white, it is a dark gray. She's a big, muscular, fluffy cat. She also has light blue eyes that stand out in the dark. So that's a pretty fun sort of description. I'm gonna go ahead. Big fluffy cat, basically. Light gray, really fluffy cat. American long hair could be fun to play with for that. Don't think I've really used American long hair. Have I? It's a fun appearance, though. You could also use, Berman. That actually, the white paws with, the dark gray coming off, that's kind of, the basis of... Let's use the Berman as a base. We'll definitely, have to, put our own spin on it. Completely our own spin. But I think we can use this for the base. So, really light gray. Maybe tweak it a little bit towards some other color. Not that much, probably, but... kind of got another sort of coloration right there. And then I'm going to do my typical sort of both sides of the fur. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of texture with the thing I normally do. I'm going to darken that, pull it a little bit towards a different shade. And then do the same thing on the opposite side. Maybe even tweak the shape a little bit. That can work. And I might do something similar on the face as well. Kind of narrow it. It's not going to be the most noticeable thing. It's just enough to kind of offset the sort of odd shade. If you're not trying to look for different colors, you don't really notice it. And that's what I'm going for. Got some good music going. See, her ears are completely white. Just a bit under the ears is some dark gray. So, actually, I think I've got like a thing I can do for that. See, head. Whenever I think of a cat with Breeze as a name, I always think of the colors white, gray, and bluish. Yeah, that does always kind of work. Let's see. This is going to be a little bit of an unusual sort of thing that I'm going to try. I can do this. She's supposed to have like a darker gray. I'm going to tweak it. It's like... darker gray. I'm gonna make the face like back to like the normal shade by where's markings? Okay, I can turn that around. And I can pull this coloration here. Not trying to get it on the ears. Just on the actual face. That actually kind of works like that. Chin might be a little bit darker, but that's okay. And then on top of that, where's the actual ear markings? There they are. This is white. We can also kind of tweak the white towards a different shade slightly. Slightly. Like so. So like just under the ears is like a darker gray. And then we've got the white on top. And we're gonna do that with all of the markings. So a bit under the ears is some dark gray. Her paws are white, and coming off her paws is dark gray. So we're gonna do something similar. So where's the kind of faded color? Right there. Gonna make that a dark gray. Might pull it up just a tad. Then do white on top of that. I might change the music. This music is a little... I like this song. We're just going with crazy epic music today, I guess. This one might be better. Or... no, it's the same. Did you know pets were owned by humans? Yeah! Like, I know the ancient Egyptians were, like, the first to, like, domesticate cats, and then even, like, dogs, like, they start, like, domesticating, like, wolves, like, way back when, and other canines and stuff, and... like, there's some interesting history. I'm just skipping through all the crazy music right now. See this. I'm gonna go ahead and do... on the opposite side. I'm gonna go ahead and do... all of the paws is this sort of dark gray color. It's always fun to see some fun facts. It's always fun, yeah. Alright. So... let's go ahead and do... that. Computer cannot handle Sims 3 pets. They look so bad in it. Probably my new computer can handle it, but... oh yeah. I know there's also like a graphic setting that you have to use for the cats to actually look normal instead of just a big bubble of fur. But again, it needs to be able to handle running The Sims 3 in general, let alone with like mods and stuff. Like, I know I did recently find a patch. Someone posted in Siri the Pixel Biologist's Discord that there is a patch that allows Create a Sim to run better. I'm gonna see. You can handle Sims 3 fine. Okay, then yeah, it's probably a graphics option. Let me actually pull it up. sim detail has to be high. That's the thing. Sim detail has to be high, otherwise it will just appear like a bubble of fur around the cat and not fur. I know I used to run into that problem, but yeah. Let's see. We're now doing the tail. Tail's gonna kind of have that same sort of general. I went both the Sims 3 and Sims 4, but don't know if either of your computers. Sims 4 is easier to handle, based on what I've seen. It's easier to handle the Sims 4, or at least it used to be. I don't know if it's as bad as Sims 3 yet, but I know that there have been like some questionable decisions made by EA and stuff that, Let's see. I might actually add, like, this kind of softer gray color. I might actually add, like, as a chest marking, some, like a faded chest marking, but same sort of softer gray color. Throw the opacity on it a bit. Yeah, my old laptop was actually really dumb because it only had like 2 gigabytes, but it still ran The Sims 4 up to a certain point. Up until like a certain point when I had to like transfer everything to the laptop I use now. But it's like on 2 gigabytes, it sort of ran okay. I might actually bring back that old Sims 4 series someday. Don't know if I will, but maybe someday. Might be fun. Anyway, I think for, like, fur, this actually looks pretty good. Oh! Thank you for the follow, System Clash Official! Let's see. Let's see, it's long fur already. I might just make the fluff a little bit more apparent. Already got like the fully long fur. Might like adjust like the curliness a bit. Just add a little bit of texture like that. Really pretty. Then if we go into shape, so that she is a big, muscular, fluffy cat. So, let's go down to cat size. And we'll go ahead and make her a little bit bigger. It's nice having like some like bigger cats around. It's always fun. Then we can also go down a little bit further to body thickness. Give her a little bit more like muscle mass, like so. Tail thickness for the extra fluffiness. Super fluffy tail there. Next scale. Bring out the fluff a bit like that. Yeah. Might do a slightly longer tail as well, because why not? It's already very pretty. Let's get the eyes going. Light blue eyes stand out in the dark. So let's go ahead. From what I know that means like the outer edges should probably be like a darker coloration. If the outer edges are darker, but the innermost point is like a much lighter color. That definitely like changes like the whole. I really like that actually. That is like really pretty. Bring that just a little bit more towards blue. that is very pretty. I really like that. Gonna save that eye color just in case. Can kind of do a little bit of tweaking. Let's see, jaw width we can pull out, make it a little bit fluffier. Ears, let's actually give a tiny bit of flop. Bring the position a little bit higher up. And shrink down just a tad. That is a fun look. Can kind of bring the nose to colors more like that. And I think this might be a very good look for Fallen Breeze. She actually looks like super, super pretty like this. I like that. So I think that this is Fallen Breeze. And let's go ahead and finish with her personality. Let's see. She is a kind, loving girl, but can be a bit wary around strangers. She's always been a good fighter and is not afraid to defend herself from someone who tries to attack. She hates taking food if another cat is in need and enjoys training others in hunting. And she was born to Shadow Clan, but her mother died giving birth to her and her dad never forgave her for it. Oh, and there's some other details for appearance. I'll come back to that for personality though. She is a kind, loving girl, but can be a bit wary around strangers. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her shy, not necessarily skittish. Shy, maybe? Shy or friendly? Can I do both? Well, she's also a hunter. I can do friendly as well because, like, she'll always, like, try and help others. That can work. I'll give her, like, a slightly higher meow. And let's go back to her appearance because there were some extra details added under, like, any other details that they want me to include. So, she has some light dapples and light spots on her back that are a dark gray. And she also has a scar going down her left eye, but she's not blind. And her muzzle is spotted with white and black. So let's go ahead and get some of that dappling going. Almost as many traits as in The Sims 3. Yeah, that's true. At the very least, like, you can train more traits into cats over time in this game. Let's see. It's supposed to be a dark gray. Let's go ahead and get this dark gray going up here. And I'm going to lower the opacity. It's supposed to be some kind of light dappling is what it said. So let's just kind of do a little bit there. And a little bit there. Maybe change the shape just a tad. Yeah, that kind of works. She has a scar going down her left eye. I'll do that one last because that'll be easier to do. And her muzzle's spotted with white and black. So I can do that. So actually I could just do this. Bring it up here. And I can darken that, shrink it down a bit. Kind of got that going right there. If I mix that up right there. Where's that white color? There it is. Might bring this underneath, actually. That kind of works. No, it looks a little unnatural, actually. So I bring this over here and then do something a little bit more like that. That kind of works. It's a bit of an unusual look, but it kind of works. It works. And then the scar on her left eye. So, where is, let's see. This is left, so yeah. Yeah, I'm always gonna get a little bit mixed around when it comes to like left and right sometimes. Just kind of bring that down a little bit thin. Definitely works. Then we just need to get kind of that kind of fleshy color. That works. And that is a very pretty cat. So I believe that this is Fallen Breeze. Submitted by Fallen Breeze. Let me go ahead and put submitted by Fallen Breeze. That's the way they wrote it for how they want to be credited. So thank you so much, Fallen Breeze, for submitting Fallen Breeze. And Fallen Breeze has also submitted a second cat. So I'll go ahead and save this Fallen Breeze and then get started on the second one. So let's get into that. Well, the second cat is Morning Paw, also submitted by Fallen Breeze. Is also an ex-Shadow Clan cat. And it says, a bit skinny but still has some fluff. She is a creamy color with dark creamy ears and a skinny tail. The tip is also a dark creamy color with dark creamy stripes on her back. Her right paw is also a dark creamy color, and her eyes are dark green. So very creamy colored cat. So this is Morning Paw. Okay. I have to keep like scrolling around to like double check and see what I'm doing. So pretty skinny cat, a little bit of fluff, but still a fairly skinny cat. Abyssinian is always fun for that. I can add a little bit of fluff to an Abyssinian and make it work. It is just a fun cat to work with. There's also cats, no human necessary. That's true. Let's see, the Bengal can always work. Burmese has a skinny tail. Egyptian Mao. Color Point short hair. Devon Rex. Javanese is fun to work with. Just going through like a whole bunch of like the different Oriental short hair. Singapore, I don't think I've ever really used. This is actually, that could work. You can see a little bit of fluff. That could definitely work. Don't think I've ever used a Singapore for a base. So let's go ahead and use you. Let's see. creamy color with dark creamy ears. So kind of pull a little bit towards a creamy color. Can kind of tweak that. That kind of works for a sort of creamy color. With dark creamy ears. I'm also going to actually add some of my usual marking stuff as well. So let's bring that up. Just kind of a subtle change to the fur. So, dark cream ears. We bring that up. Something a bit like that. I might have to double it up, honestly, so it's a little bit more noticeable. Yeah, you can actually see that now. Maybe even triple it up, honestly. And it doesn't really make a difference whether it's doubled or tripled. So we have that. Let's see, skinny tail. The tip is a dark creamy color and dark stripes on the back. Actually, there's a marking I could do here. Something like that. I bring this up above and just kind of bring it to the tail. And then I do the tail tip, being the darker cream color. I might actually make one of these like a slightly darker shade. And one of these is supposed to be a paw as well. Right paw. Front right paw, I assume? Yeah. This one. Can also be that dark creamy color. And before I move elsewhere, does it say under like any other details? No other, like, markings, it says. If I go here, short length, fur density. You can definitely see that little bit of fluff. Okay, if I go ahead and do just a tad more fur like that. You can definitely kind of see, like, there is some fluff on this cat. So, physicality, a bit skinny. So where is... I might actually make you a little bit smaller, maybe. Not too much smaller, just enough. Like that. Then, body thickness. Kind of pull you in a little bit, make you skinny. Doesn't really say a whole ton else. Can bring in the neck a little bit. And the eyes. Let's see, you're supposed to have like dark green eyes. Yeah, dark green. So let's go ahead and bring that to a different sort of green shade. Oh yeah, I've noticed that Twitch has been having some trouble with like refreshing stuff lately. Hope everything's going okay on that end. I honestly thought it was just a me problem, but who knows? Okay, that kind of works. Can make that a little bit darker. That kind of works. And that very pale nose color, I can tweak just a tad, but it still works. Okay, I'm just kind of like jamming to the music in my head now. Let's see, that can work. Yeah, I think that this works. So for Morning Paw, yeah. Yeah, I think that this works. So let's go ahead and go to Morning Paw's personality. She is a playful, energetic, with lots of room to learn. She enjoys hunting and likes to play fight, but can be nervous. So playful comes to mind. She's got lots of room to learn. She enjoys hunting and likes to play fight, so playful is right there. But can be nervous. Maybe skittish and a hunter as well. That can work. Aww. She's super cute. I'm gonna give her like super high now. And you were also submitted by Fallen Breeze. So thank you, Fallen Breeze, for submitting your cat's Fallen Breeze and Morning Paw. Wow, this is actually going so much faster with the new patch that I got. That's awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and save these guys. And I'm gonna move on to a cat from the list from ages ago. So let me go ahead and do that. And of course, this is the cat that comes up anyway. The cat that we're doing from the list of cats that were submitted back before I made that form to fill out is Poe, who was submitted by Naomi Meow. So let's go ahead and get into doing Poe. Let's see, Poe is a rogue. And Poe is a Tom. He is a Bombay with black paws, white toes, with a little tuft of white fur on his chest, with yellow eyes, short ears, a long tail, and a small scar on his front right paw. He is very skinny and sick looking. So, gonna have a very skinny cat that's almost sickly looking. It says Bombay actually, so I could just use a Bombay as a base and tweak the Bombay as needed for my purposes. Kung Fu Panda vibes for sure. It is Poe with an E, but, you know, it still works. Gonna go ahead and stick with that black cat right there. Might even be able to keep that right there. Might just adjust the exact shade of black. To be a little bit different. we can't really do a tuft of white fur, is the trouble. Like, the closest I can do would be, like, that. I don't think that's quite what they were going for. Yeah, something like that. I could do that. Let's see. And of course, I kind of want to do my usual thing with the... different colors. Could do that instead. That actually does kind of work. Gives a little bit more texture in the fur. Let's see, then you've got black paws with white toes. I might do something kind of similar to what I did before. Make the paws a bit darker. That could actually be kind of fun to play with, is like slightly darker fading into the lighter black. Like you've stepped in some deeper shadows. But then at the very tips of the paws, it says are white. So you have white toes. Let's just kind of do that. Got some white toes. And there we go. That kind of works. In the meantime, I'm gonna take that shade of black. Let's see, there's the... where's the ear markings? There. I want to do something like that. I'm gonna lower the opacity so it's not quite as noticeable. Kind of works. And you can also kind of do very faded sort of tick marks as well. I do remember reading somewhere that like technically black cats are just like really dark tabbies. Was that necessarily accurate? I don't know, but was interesting to read. And this could like lead to some interesting kind of patterning as well. So he has a small scar on his front right paw. So let me go ahead. You need to see the front right paw. There's a small scar on it. Let's actually make that more of a flesh color. Yeah, that kind of works. Pose giving me Ravenpaw vibes and don't know why. Kind of is, honestly. I get it. Let's see, See, that works. That works. It's probably a black cat with a white chest. Just the barest hints of white paws. Let's just tweak a little bit more fur. It's a cute cat. Yeah. Yeah. Poe's looking pretty cute so far. Let's see, he's very skinny and sick looking, so... Let's see. Where is body thickness? There we go. I might need to, like, make the head width a little bit... based on Edgar Allan Poe. It's actually based on somebody's actual cat. It's based on somebody's actual cat that they found, so... Let's see. That kind of works. Probably. Gonna have to make it kind of like sickly looking. Which, actually, there's something I can do to like make a cat look even skinnier. If I go down here, pull in the stomach scale. Chest scale still is fine. Next scale, let's pull it in. And let's see, the eyes, it says, are yellow eyes. Which, they're already yellow eyes, but we can make them more yellow than orange. Like, that works. Can save that. Might shrink the eyes down a little bit. What song is playing? Okay. Edgar Allan Poe. Amazing. That is amazing. Let's see. This kind of works. Or no, I'll stick with the dark black nose. Alternatively, Edgar Allan Poe. Aw. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, you are a Bombay, so I don't know if I should like change too much. Ear position height. This actually works. So let's go ahead and look at personality description. Poe was a kitty pet when he peed on the furniture and was put outside and hopped the fence. Being a black cat, he got very hot and dehydrated to where his body ate his muscles and he was found lost in a parking lot. He almost died. He was taken to a vet and got better, but is scared of cars, mean cats, and roads. Oh, poor buddy. So, I would say that you're probably a very skittish cat after everything you've been through. Yeah, poor baby. Don't worry. The person who submitted, Naomi Meows, also said like this is their real cat who got lost, was found in the parking lot, and is better now. The story was just tweaked a little bit. Is he shy? Maybe, yeah. Aww. And I kind of want to say destructive, because destructive cats tend to like mess with like the furniture and stuff. Destructive might work. Aww. Let's go ahead and lower the voice just a tad. And see, Poe was submitted by Naomi Meows. Let me go ahead and... Naomi Meows. So thank you so much, Naomi Meows, for submitting Poe. And with Poe, I think that that's our final cat for today. So let me go ahead and save everybody and then pull them in so I can get some screenshots. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of the Sims 3 Warriors Create Your Cat series. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe out there, friends.